It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours. Get up, Steve.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Yeah, you're all lounging. Thank you, nephew. Subject, why can't he talk around me? Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm engaged to a man that never talks on the phone around me. He won't answer the phone in my presence, and he barely texts around me. In the beginning of our courtship, I used to be on the phone all the time, either FaceTiming my mom or scrolling on social media. He cut all of that out and said we need to be intentional with our time together. He used to come over to my house and leave his phone in the kitchen so it didn't disturb us, and I love that about him. In the past few months, he switched up his phone habits. When he gets to my house, he's always on the phone. He gets off as soon as he pulls up in my driveway. I've been outside and seen it with my own eyes. If he takes a call while we're out, he walks away to talk on the phone and then hangs up before he comes back to the table. We've spent a lot of nights together, and his phone is nowhere to be found when I'm at his house. Like I said, I thought it was sweet at first, but after 2 years of dating, it's totally fine to be on the phone around me. His mom has fussed at him for not taking her calls. If I want to talk to his parents, he'll tell me to call them on my own time. I don't want to create drama where there is none, but you have to admit that it's strange that my fiance gets off the phone whenever he pulls up to my house, and he gets back on the phone when he's pulling out of my driveway. It makes me think that he's hiding something from me. I would go through his phone, but I never know where he's hiding it. I'm also scared of what I might find out. How can we be married if he can't talk to his friends and family around me? Yeah, well, whoever he's talking to and whatever they're talking about, he doesn't want you to know, or he doesn't want you to hear it. Before, when you guys, like you said, were just starting out and all of that, he wanted you to be intentional. He didn't want you to be on the phone, and he didn't want to be on the phone. He left his phone in the kitchen. So I say, yeah, he is hiding something, which should not be the case since you guys are engaged and you have been for 2 years, and you should be getting married soon. You already know this is no way to start off a marriage. There are just too many secrets going on, and this is one thing that you really don't like. I say there is something he's hiding, and he doesn't care how it makes you feel at this point. Marriage is also about trust. You know that. And what he's doing is making you lose trust in him. You need to really look at him and consider what your relationship and marriage is going to look like. If he's doing it now, he's not going to change. He'll do it when you guys get married. You're not going to want your husband talking in secret around you. So you got to think about this before you walk down that aisle. Steve?
Wow, lady. You know, I try to defend men when I can. I really do, because sometimes you all go off on tangents that have no factual bearing at all. You going off on something that happened in your past, and you bring that baggage into the relationship, and you all of a sudden, every man is just like that, and that's not the case.
However.
But when you write a letter, and I'm trying to find, you know what, let me help you. Well, I always try to find the redeeming quality in a man. If you don't mention any redeeming qualities, then you give me nothing to fight with. I want to try to help save relationships, because a lot of people break up too early. It's really a factual fact now, because it's Instagram, instant coffee, instant relationships. I get on this app and I'll find somebody. Well, no, you're not. No, you're not. All right, so let me try to help. Why can't he talk around me? Let me just answer that question first. Because he don't want you to hear what he's saying. That's why. There are conversations I cannot have around Marjorie. I just can't. Because of some stuff I'm saying to my dudes that she really don't need to hear. Because as dudes, we have a certain way we talk around each other. And it's acceptable and politically correct in our circle. But in the general public, I could get canceled for every conversation I ever have with my dudes that I grew up with. Because we don't have a cancellation culture from 112th Street. We boys. We them boys, and that's how we talk. So I've gotten that out the way. I can't say this one. I'm talking about my relationship, me and my friends, because I can't say. He won't answer the phone in my presence. He barely texts around me. In the beginning of our courtship, I used to be on the phone all the time, and he said we had to be more intentional with our time together. He used to come over to my house and leave his phone in the kitchen so it didn't disturb us, and I loved that about him. Past few months, though, he just switched up these habits. Here we go. He gets to my house, he's always on the phone. He gets off soon as he pull up in my driveway, and I'm outside. I done seen it with my own eyes. If you take a car while we out, he'll walk away, talk on the phone, then hang up before he come back to the table. We done spent a whole lot of nights together, and his phone is nowhere to be found when I'm at his house. That means you have looked for it. Nowhere to be found. Boy, where's this phone at? I think it's outside in the trunk. That's where I think it is.
Hang on,
Been out to the garage. Have you checked the back of the toolbox?
We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today,
under the sink behind the paper towels.
Why can't he talk around me? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
If you're a homeowner, you know it took years of saving, planning, and hard work to get in the door. Then make that house a home. Now, all that effort has built something hugely valuable. Equity. It's the portion of your home you truly own that can be tapped to fund what's next. And Rocket Mortgage is here to help you turn your home's equity into cash. Fund your next dream with Rocket Mortgage. Visit rocketmortgage.com today to find out more. Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
Come on, Steve, let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, why can he talk around me?
Here's the problem with this whole letter. They have been dating for 2 years. She says she is his fiance. And why can't he talk around me? Number one, because you don't need to hear what he's saying. Number two, he's having conversations that you may not approve of. Number three, and this is the hard one for women. This is number 3, ladies. It ain't your business. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. Hard one. So now, let's move on. When he used to come over to the house, he would leave his phone in the kitchen, said our time with each other needs to be more intentional. He stopped you from social media, talking on the phone and going on Instagram, and you love that about him. Well, he done switched up now. When he come over to your house, you see him on the phone, you be in the driveway, he get off the phone soon as he get there. Y'all spend a lot of nights together and you can't find his phone nowhere. Something is on this phone. Something is being said into the mouthpiece of this phone and coming out the ear hole on this phone that you cannot be privy to. Period. So we have this letter that has a question, why can't he talk around me? Well, lady, why you think he's talking around you? You say, but after 2 years of dating, it's totally fine to be on the phone around me. His mom has fussed at him for not taking her calls. Now, let's take that line right there. His mama done fussed at him for not taking her calls. Now, let's go down to the bottom of the line. Bottom of the house. You said, how can we be married if he can't talk to his friends and his family around me? Let me just put it to you out here point blank. Because he ain't talking to his friends. And he already don't take his mama call. Who don't take their mama call? What man don't take his mama's call. That's the call you got to take. Because something could be wrong. He ain't taking his mama's call. Your question is, if he can't talk to his friends and family around me, well, because he ain't talking to his friends and his family. The mama that says he don't even take her call. So who is he talking to? Can't say he talking to his mama. She don't take his call. I can't help this man. He talking to some women. He talking to some women, and what he's saying to this women, you can't hear. And when his phone rang when y'all out, he get up and walk away because he taking calls from them women, trying to make it like he got a regular life. Now y'all finna get married. You're going to be married to a man that has a lot of secret phone calls. Hey baby, let me hit you back. I'm busy. She's here. I can't talk right now. Here she comes. You can't. So, any questions? Ladies, anybody? Questions? I can't help this dude. I can't help him.
You can't. And
I can't help him.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
I mean, it sounds like, of course, he is talking to other women, but why would he be doing that and he's engaged? Just a basic question. Why would he be doing that? He's been engaged for 2 years. What is going on?
Why would he be talking to another woman and he engaged?
Yeah. I just want a basic question.
Well, how else is he going to have a chick on the side?
He doesn't talk to her.
Great answer, huh?
But, some people are like, dang, we're engaged. Why would he,
Right.
Why would he be talking to someone else? They've been engaged for 2 years, and he's changed so much. I mean, at first, he said, let's be intentional about our relationship. Let's leave our phones, and now...
Right.
Now
that they done got intentional, he done learned all he needed to learn. He needs somebody else.
Wow.
Yes, Junior?
Yeah.
Okay, Unc. I say he talking to the chick on the side, but can you tell us, Unc, where he taking all these phone calls at in his house? Where has he been taking these phone calls at? Because he can't talk in front of him. Where is he at?
Y'all, he go outside. He in the backyard. He on the other side of the tree in the backyard.
So he's hiding and talking.
He on the other side of the tree. You can't see him.
He's just talking.
He done went outside, got in the car, and started it. Sitting there, increasing the RPM so you can't hear.
Wow.
So what should she do, Steve? What should she do? Should she stay with this guy?
She should follow her intuition. She know what's happening. You know what's happening. But your heart don't want to believe it.
Right.
But my mind keeps telling me, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Post your comments.
You gotta go with your mind sometimes. I can't say this dude right here.
Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram.
She can't
and
find
Facebook.
his phone nowhere.
And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. You can download it today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.